Good evening, everybody. Great to have your company as always as Liverpool FC women take a little break from Barclays Women's Super League action as they take on Manchester City in the group stages of the Continental Cup, of course. It's a proud night as well, by the way, for a club legend, Gemma Bonner, who equalled the club appearance record on Sunday. Tonight she starts and she beats it. She takes over from Ashley Hodson, regaining her old record as the club's record appearance holder. It's appearance 135 in a Liverpool shirt for the club legend Gemma Bonner tonight as Liverpool and Manchester City take to the field here, of course. Liverpool, of course, lost their opening game in this Continental League Cup group stage 2-1 away to Leicester City. As for Manchester City, well, they recorded a win over Everton in their first game. Of course, a few changes around the fixture list because Manchester United were knocked out of Europe, of course, the Champions League, so they're into the group stage. So Liverpool, with two home games, including this one left to play, playing City and United, and then Everton away, can still harbour hopes of qualifying Liverpool, but really they need to get a win tonight against Manchester City. They did do that before, though, here last season in the league. Right then, let's take a check on tonight's lineup, starting first of all with Liverpool. And I can tell you that Matt Beard has made 7 changes from that game against Leicester. Brilliant win for the team at the weekend, of course. Great to see Shanice van der Sanden back at the starting 11, her first start of the season. A proud night, as I say, for a club legend, Gemma Bonner, our new record appearance holder. Many congratulations to the legend, Gemma Bonner, tonight, of course. That talented youngster, Mia Enderby, starting for Liverpool as well. Kerry Holland back from injury. Thankfully it wasn't as serious. Kerry takes the captain's armband. Jana Daniels starting at left back, and on the bench it's a welcome return for the Irish forward, Leanne Kiernan. So great to see Leanne back from injury. She will get minutes. As for Manchester City, well, Gareth Taylor, a former Manchester City striker himself, makes 9 changes from Sunday's 2-1 loss to Arsenal. A very close game that, where City played really well. Their main threat will certainly come from Jess Park. You may remember her, was on loan at Everton last season. She caused us a lot of problems in the WSL game at Anfield. So the Venezuelan forward, Dana Castellanos, will lead the line. Former Liverpool player Laura Coombs, of course, in their team, and the experience at the back of England star Steph Houghton, and Lauren Hemp, another England star, on that left side of the attack. Well, making her return to Prenton Park alongside me tonight is quite simply a club legend. She recently got that Guard of Honour. She will never forget at Anfield against Everton, rightly so. It's the goal machine, you know it, Natasha Dowie.
Thanks, Steve. Yeah, it feels a bit surreal being back here, because the last time I was here I had that kit on and I was playing against Man United, but no, it's great to be back, great to see the fans. I can already hear them singing my song, which is nice, and it's going to be a great game today. I'm really looking forward to seeing the likes of Shanice van der Sanden back and Mia Enderby, see what they're about, and it's a great opportunity for people to stake a claim now in this starting 11.
Got to start with a word for your good mate, Gemma Bonner. What a night for her.
My captain, you know, she's brilliant. You know, she's a real leader. She's the ultimate professional. You know, she's my closest friend in this team, and yeah, she deserves nothing more.
And of course, both teams taking a knee before we get underway, sending out a powerful, poignant message around the world. We're back underway. Of course, the last time these two sides met at Prenton Park was last season. Liverpool won 2-1, and who got the first Reds goal?
Me.
Of course.
A nice assist by Laura Coombs, from what I remember.
What a moment that was.
Oh, the
brilliant.
best feeling.
Remember being in the stand with your partner Becky, our former Liverpool player Becky Easton, of course. It was such a great moment to see that one in. The noise was brilliant. Missy Bowe got the winner, didn't she?
She did, yeah. Missy Bowe got the winner, and that's when I got to the 20 WSL goals. So a very special night, and let's hope it's the same again today.
A couple of niggles tonight, ruling out the likes of Missy Bowe Kearns, of course, so she doesn't start resting a few players. Matt Beard has said he wants to utilise the whole of the squad in this Continental Cup. There's a lot of fixtures coming up between now and Christmas. Liverpool going to Tottenham Hotspur in the WSL on Sunday, which is at Leighton Orient in a lunchtime kickoff. So Miri Taylor here back in the team tonight. Miri, of course, who got that marvellous winner against scored against Arsenal, of course, on the opening day of the season at the Emirates. It's her first start, Miri Taylor. Since then, of course, she'll be eager to impress tonight. It's an opportunity. Great to see Natasha Flint up there. She's got a couple of goals so far.
Yeah, you know, it's definitely 4-3-3 both teams matching up, so it's going to be like for like today. But I think you're spot on. Tash Flynn, you know, she's very frustrated she hasn't got more game time. You know, her goal scoring record so far has been good, but she's got tough competition up there with Sophie Hall coming in. And the same with Miri Taylor. Starts, scores against Arsenal at the Emirates, but again, it's just so much competition in this team, Steve, at the moment.
By the way, on Gemma Bonnet, incidentally, the Liverpool Football Club will be officially marking a special presentation for Gemma, breaking that club appearance record in the WSL era tonight. That will be marked before the Brighton game at Prenton Park in a few weeks' time. There's Jana Daniels covering at left back there against Jess Park, doing well in the end, and then Angeldal, the Swede, couldn't quite keep it in play. Interesting that Jana Daniels, she could play all over the park, but she's at left back tonight.
Yeah, I think there's not many positions Jana hasn't played, and credit to her. You know, that just shows what a team player she is. Not many people, firstly, would do that, but secondly, actually could execute it. But Jana's so versatile, she can play anywhere and she can do a job.
A couple of young players in the Liverpool lineup tonight as well. Mia Enderby, who came off the bench to provide the brilliant assist for Marie Hervinger's winner. And don't forget Lucy Parry's only 19 at right back. Lucy, who had that loan spell at Hibs in Scotland last season. Lucy is Liverpool's youngest ever player. And of course, and on the bench tonight as well, another great moment for Leah Little and the academy. Eva Spencer, a very young academy goalkeeper, on the first team bench for the first time.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's great to see Lucy Parry. I remember coaching Lucy at my soccer camps when she was 5 years old. To see her now starting for the Liverpool ladies first team, it's really great to see.
And now you're commentating on her. that is some journey.
It really is, yeah. And look, I'm really excited about seeing Jazz Matthews in this midfield role as well, in this holding midfield role. We know how good Jazz is in tight situations and on the ball. So again, credit to Beardy and the amount of experience and players that can play in so many different positions.
As I say, Gareth Taylor has also rotated the squad. 9 changes from the Arsenal game at the weekend when a late mistake by the goalkeeper cost them in the end. Very tight game that. Here's Hemp, quality player of course, who made a big difference here in the Conti Cup game last season. Always could cause any defence problems, Lauren Hemp down that left hand side. And it's going to be a good test for Lucy Parry up against her, but as Matt Beard said, this is exactly the test that Lucy needs up against someone like that. Yeah,
it is, exactly. This is where you know where you stand as a player.
And Hemp breaking away, just so to speak, with authority here for Manchester City. Now Miri Taylor trying to release Shanice van der Sanden, but Julie Blackstad, the Norwegian international, at left back. Here's Laura Coombs, the former Liverpool midfield player. Coombs gets it back from Hemp. Prenton Park pitch surface looking in fantastic condition. Must give a special mention to the ground staff to do a terrific job. Bear in mind, 2 weeks ago there was a big firework display here, sparks in the parks.
I think going back to Lucy Parry though, I think that's why it's so key that Gemma Bonner's playing alongside her, so that she makes sure she covers her. You don't want to see her in 1v1 situations with Hemp because she's so good at that, so it's really important that Jazz Matthews, Gemma Bonner, they make sure that they help Lucy Parry out in that position tonight.
Away by Jana Daniels. This is Mia Enderby, summer signing from Sheffield United. Matt Beard said there's a lot to come from this 18-year-old. She said she's a really funny character off the pitch as well. Yeah,
I've heard that. The girls have said she's a live wire, and I think that's what you need as a striker and a centre forward. You need to have a bit about you, and from what I've seen, she's very direct. She likes to have a go. She's positive, and you look, she went away, I think it was with the under-19s a couple of weeks ago, and scored 2 or 3 goals, so she'll be full of confidence.
Rachel Laws, who made a brilliant last gasp save in stoppage time to stop Leicester claiming what I felt would have been an unjust equaliser. Liverpool played it exceptionally well. Mel Lawley scored an absolute worldie in that one on Sunday. Yeah, cracker, wasn't it? It's great to see Mel get back as well. She's been working so hard over the summer. So, you know, she's had, a goal and assist in the last 2 games, so she's on fire at the moment. Coombs, Angeldal. There's some real quality in this City side. Steph Horton, very experienced, of course. Steph married to former Liverpool player Stephen Darby, who we always give a big mention to Darbs. He's one of the nicest guys you could ever meet. He's going through a tough time. He has been the last few years. We're all with him though at the football club, and we never forget him. Played for the first team on a number of occasions, after coming through the academy team with Jay Spearing, our former youth team captain, and we wish Darbs all the best if he's watching in on our coverage tonight. And City again, trying to utilise the pace of Jess Park. Played as a central striker for Everton at Anfield last season and caused the Reds a lot of problems.
Yeah, and I think if you look at City's front four with Park, Hemp, the number 10 up top for City.
Oh, straight to Hemp. It's a gift. And Rachel Laws, absolutely brilliant. To be fair, Jana Daniels apologises. It was just a lapse in concentration by the Belgian. It's good play by Shanice van der Sanden to win Liverpool a free kick, but you can rely on Rachel Laws. You know Lawsy inside out. That's what she does.
Absolutely. And look, she wasn't even meant to be starting today, so straight away to come up and have to be making such a big save like that straight away just shows what a pro she is. She's always ready. But going back to that forward line with City, all of them can play in that number 9 role. You know, they're all rotating. Hemp can go in there. Park can go in the 9. You've seen, you know, even Coombs sometimes rotates. So I think that's going to be hard for Liverpool today, the amount of rotation that they're going to have to deal with.
So we got away with that one. Hemp denied by Rachel Laws. She's brilliant at those one-on-one situations. But here's Park breaking away for City again. Driving through, Coombs. Great track back by Jazz Matthews in that role. Matt Beard was calling her a Rolls Royce of a player. Jazz Matthews, she was tremendous on her first start in the WSL against Leicester at the weekend. Combined brilliantly with Mia Enderby for the winner for Marie Herbinger. Bonner, going against her former club, of course. Angled out. Mace, Ruby Mace, the youngster in the City side, on a loan at Leicester last season. This is Esme Morgan. Coombs.
We've been a little bit sloppy with some of our passes, you know, giving the ball away needlessly under no pressure. I think we have to be a bit more patient, try and get our midfield players. I don't think Kerry Holland's touched the ball yet, and then look to then hit those spaces in the channels for Van der Sanden's pace, Enderby's pace, and then you know if you can get deliveries into the box, 9 times out of 10 Tash Flynn will score. So we need to utilise our strengths a bit better.
Good for Kerry Holland that Matt Beard has her available today. She had a scan on her calf after international duty and it wasn't as bad as they feared, which is great news.
Player in the way, you know, the intensity, the press, it always comes from Kerry Holland. She's a real engine in that midfield.
So City driving on again. Angle Park. So Jess Park. Mace. Linking here with Kaspari, the Dutch international. Manchester City get a corner.
Yeah, that's in play. Our Laws is down now, which could be an issue because Micah is injured, so this could be quite a problem for Liverpool. Yeah, with no Tegan Micah, of course, available for Matt Beard tonight. She was due to start, but a little niggle keeping her out, and he won't want to lose Rachel Laws. If not, it would be a real baptism of fire for the young academy goalkeeper, Ava Spencer. I mean, wow, what a moment if you are going to get your first team appearance, you know, in the Conti Cup against Man City. And look, she'll be looking forward to this. She's got nothing to lose, you know. It's a great opportunity for her to show what she's about, but hopefully there's nothing wrong with Laws, but it's not like her to go down so early. Yeah, I know young Eva Spencer has been training with Joe Potts and the players and the goalkeepers on a regular basis. So Matt Beard throwing her in. I remember speaking to Potsy, so we've got some talented keepers coming through the academy ranks. She's warming up as we speak, but Rachel Laws, of course, the Newcastle-born stopper, who played 9 games during the title season with Tats Dowie. Yeah, and I'm just wondering what the situation was. Maybe, you know, when did they know that Tegan wasn't ready? Was it in the warm-up? Was it before? Because, you know, I'm not sure. Maybe even if Laws hasn't had a proper warm-up, maybe that's why she's pulled up. But you know, it was this morning. It was this morning. Okay, so she's so she's had a good warm-up then. So yeah, it's just maybe hopefully an unfortunate situation. But look, the young keeper, she won't be on this bench if she's not ready. You know, so I'm sure, you know, she's got enough about her that if she does have to come in, then, you know, and the team then, Steve, they need to get around her. You know, I've been in situations before where I played and a young keeper's had to come in, and that's when you all have to lift your game even more and try and protect her as much as they can. Yeah, of course, the other goalkeeper that tried to go out on loan, Faye Kirby, got an unfortunate bad injury, didn't she? Yeah, absolutely. ACL, wasn't it?
The young Eva Spencer is getting ready actually on the bench. So Matt Beard might be forced into an early change, but the applause because Lawsey's back up. Takes a lot for Lawsey to go off, by the way.
Yeah, she won't want to be going off right now, but also for me, you don't want to risk anything. You know, the league is, let's be honest right now, the most important thing, but she looks like she's going to be okay, but we're going to have to keep an eye on that because it looks like it might be a calf.
Yeah, Lawsey, who turned 33 on Bonfire Night. So belated happy returns.
Another good friend of mine. Absolute legend as well.
Legend to this football club, no doubt about that. But Manchester City have a corner. Rachel Laws has been patched up by the physio team. Well read there by Natasha Flint. The pace of Mia Enderby and Van der Sanden up top trying to get there. Unlucky. Really unlucky. Coombs. Blackstad. Blackstad again, the Norwegian. Hemp, who's gone as close as anyone to breaking the deadlock here at Prenton Park so far. This Continental Cup group stage tie. As I say, Manchester United and Everton also left to play after that unfortunate 2-1 defeat away at Leicester. But Liverpool certainly got their revenge in the league game by beating Leicester here at Prenton Park on Sunday, of course. Grace Fisk, who played right wing back in the absence of the injured Emma Coavisto, is Mace. Park. Clever. Hemp. Patient build up by City. Blackstad. Coombs. Angledal. Ruby Mace. Good tracking back by Mia Enderby.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm most fascinated about today. You know, if you look at both of the teams in the league, you know, these two teams are actually the best defences in the league, conceded the least amount of goals. So I don't think there's going to be loads of goals today, if I'm being honest, because the defences are so strong. So I think the game's going to be won maybe by one goal.
There must still be a slight concern about Rachel Laws, Tash, because young Eva has been told to keep warming up.
Yeah, I definitely think that she doesn't look 100% right now. She hasn't been tested, you know, since she's gone down, but yeah, the young keeper's going to have to keep herself ready, you know, just in case she's called upon.
Morgan. Angledal. Angledal as well, clever player. Great ball whipped in, that's a good take by Laws. And she spotted Shanice van der Sanden making that run. The Dutch international in her second spell at Liverpool. Shanice, of course, amazing success she had, Shanice van der Sanden, by the way, when she went to Lyon, winning a couple of Champions Leagues, the French Cup, and a couple of French titles too. Yeah,
she's been so unlucky, Shanice. You know, really had an up and down season last year with injuries, then obviously missing out on the World Cup squad, then coming back injured. So, you know, I'm really praying that she can get a run of games, because I know how effective she can be. You know, her pace is always such a threat.
It's unfortunate when you pick up a little knock in the pre-season, isn't it? And she's been playing catch-up ever since, came off the bench at the weekend, but she stretched the game when she came on. I think the plan is to give Shanice an hour tonight. Leanne Kiernan, great to see Leanne on the bench. She could play for 20 minutes towards the end. That's the plan.
Well, that would be great if we can see Leanne Kiernan as well. Another one that, you know, it breaks my heart to see how long she's been out of the game for. And again, these players, you just wish them all the best, because, you know, I've witnessed it, how hard they've been training to get back on this pitch.
Sandy McIver in the Manchester City goal, the former Everton stopper. Yet to be tested in these stages. There's Bonner. Matt Beard, of course, switching to a back four tonight. He's always played three at the back with wing backs, but going to a back four with Bonner and Fisk as a centre back pairing. He's trying something a little bit different. Angledal.
I think this is where Beardy's going to have real headaches, good headaches, because if you look at the players he's got coming back, Shanice, Leanne Kiernan, you know, then you'd probably look to play a 4-3-3, but then he has so many defenders as well, you know, the likes of, you know, even Nee Fahy to come back. So it's going to be interesting to see what formation he chooses to stick with, but it's a good option that he can play both.
It's good midfield play there by Laura Coombs. She's got it back. Danger here. Park. Jonna Daniels just trying to stand her ground. Away by Bonner. Who else? And Miri Taylor with a clearance, and Natasha Flint will chase this. Steph Horton with all her experience taking no chances.
Yeah, that's good though. It's a good clearance there. I think they need to target that more. You know, when you look at the back four there for City, they've not got electric pace, and this Liverpool front line do have pace, so we need to make sure we look for that ball over the two centre halves a bit more, because I fancy our forwards up against them in a race.
Funny actually, Niamh Farhi, the captain who's working her way back, not too far away now, was saying probably the group of death these fixtures, especially with United coming into it as well.
It is, it's such a hard group, and to lose the first game against Leicester, it wasn't ideal, to be honest, because you lose one game in this group and it really then does really slim your chances down. That's why really we have to win tonight. Tonight's a must win.
And that's a good ball by Kerry Holland, and Natasha Flint is onside. That's defended well in the end by Morgan. Real chance for Flint on a favoured left peg as well. Great pass from Kerry Holland.
Yeah, it's a great pass by Kerry Holland. I'm just a bit surprised that she didn't go more for it. She almost stuttered a little bit, and like I said, Steph Houghton's quick, but she's not that. DeSanza or Enderby, they would have been away a bit. Tash Flint on a bit quicker there, but a great ball by Kerry Holland.
Best chance of the game for Liverpool FC women so far. Enderby on a link there with Daniels. Of course, last season Liverpool got out of the group stage. They got knocked out by West Ham in the quarter-finals last season at Prenton Park. Very unjust defeat, if I'm being brutally honest. I was here that night, and Katie Stengel got a goal at 0-0 that was ruled out for offside, and it was miles onside. It was just a mistake. The official said after the game it was a mistake. But what can you do?
Yeah, I think as a player, you always want to try and get a good run in the cups. You know, more game time. Yeah. You know, you can rotate and give more of the squad opportunities to play as well. I think it's really important that Liverpool target the cups this year.
And West Ham won it 1-0 in the end and held on. Now, Liverpool's first corner of the game. And if there's any script writers out there, Gemma Bonner to score on her record appearance tonight for Liverpool would certainly be amongst it. Bonner attacking it, away by McIver. Holland was deflected again, a stinging drive from the Wales international Kerry Holland.
Yeah, great effort there by Kerry Holland and a good block by City, but I fancy our chances here, you know, on the set pieces. If you look for it, they're missing some of their key players. Bunny Shaw is normally back there defending, but you know, height-wise, you really fancy the likes of Fisk, Bonner, Jazz Matthews to get on the end of these.
Miri Taylor, who left Los Angeles to arrive on Merseyside. Born in Kent. Drilled in, Enderby let it go. Came off Matthews, back to Miri Taylor again. Getting her opportunity night, Miri. Nice work. Van der Sanden. Tight offside. As Bonner arrived right on cue as well, but sadly, the flag was up. Played well against City last year, didn't we, when you led the line there with Stengel?
Yeah, we had a really good game. You know, I think we really
took the game
got at them.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what we need to do more. We need to get in their faces. We need to press them. City love this. City love keeping possession and dominating the game. But, you know, I'd really like to see us stepping on and having a bit more of a go and unsettling them.
So Lauren Hemp with the best chance of the game so far. A mistake, a back pass from Jonna Daniels went straight to her. But Rachel Laws saved the day. Natasha Flint there with a good opening for Liverpool, which she couldn't make something of. She has scored at that end, of course, when great goal against Aston Villa on her home debut. We've got to keep at it. You see Matt Beardy kicks every ball, Beardy, doesn't he, Tash, as you well know?
Yeah, he does. Never shuts up, does he, old Beardy? Yeah, but no, he's great. That's what he's about. That's his character, and that's what we love about him, his enthusiasm. The thing I've just noticed with City, though, Steve, is I think they're really struggling right now with not having a Bunny Shaw as that number 9 pivot player. There's times there where they don't have anyone in that 9 role, and it's actually very easy for Liverpool. They're not having to mark anyone. So I'm just trying to see how they develop this game, because I can't really see at the moment a goal threat through that number 9.
There's away by Grace Fisk, who played under Matt Beard at West Ham. Enderby. Taylor. The fascinating last few years, Miri Taylor, you know, in that midfield. She's studied in New York and played in LA.
Yeah, Miri's a great character. You know, she's a good girl. She always tries her best. And again, she'll be frustrated that she hasn't played more for Liverpool. But it's just about taking your opportunity and your chance when you get it. Like I said, the squad is so strong this year. That's what Beardy's tried to do, competition for places. But all she can do is keep working hard at training. And then, like you said, tonight, make sure she grabs the opportunity with both hands.
And she's only 25, so still a relatively young player.
Yeah, when you look through this squad now, you know, it's a squad that's got a lot of journey together now. You know, Beardy was adamant to bring in younger players so that he can then take them on this journey. And, you know, this is the new Liverpool team, and hopefully success will come from that.
Here's Flint. Kerry Holland with the cross. Miri Taylor attacks it. Jazz Matthews caught it nicely.
Yeah, Jazz has got that in her, definitely. She's got a great technique, got a wand of her left foot. So if you want that to sit up to anyone on the edge of the box, it's Jazz. And it's a good strike, but quite an easy save in the end.
Blackstad. Miri Taylor puts her under, and Lucy Parry. Coombs. Look how forward Gemma Bonner is here, pushing Manchester City back. And Blackstad again put under real pressure here. Bonner. Great play there by Gemma Bonner against Laura Coombs, but the throw-in has gone City's way.
That's more like it though, Steve. That's what we need to do. You know, pressing. Gemma Bonner there, that's exactly what we need. You know, and just shows her leadership skills as a captain. You know, to be pressing high, and then you force City into those kind of errors. So I want to see that more from Liverpool.
Because the winner of this group is guaranteed their place in the last 8. And so Liverpool have to get something out of this one tonight. Don't forget, if the scores are level at the end, there is a penalty shootout where you can get an extra point. So there's certainly still something to play for. Grace Fisk to Jana Daniels. Holland. Daniels did well there. Enderby. Plays with the socks down there, Enderby. I love her style.
I know, she reminds me of the Australian players, but to be fair, we were playing in 40-degree heat, so you know, I'm not sure about that look. I think if I was a centre half playing up against someone like that, I'd give them a little kick here or there.
Danger here. Hemp popping up on the right here for Manchester City. And a header towards goal in the end by Blackstad, and Gemma Bonner was there.
As always, yeah, that's where she reads the game so well, Bonner. Yeah, always knows where the danger is. It's like a good striker, always knowing where to be to score the goals. Bonner just knows when to get the blocks in, when to position herself all the time.
Coombs. Ruby Mace going deep there. Steph Horton. Gaspari. Well played, Mia Enderby. And Ruby Mace back towards her goalkeeper, Sandy McIver.
Yeah, that's good defending there by Liverpool. City are really struggling to break them down, and Liverpool did really well there to force them all the way back.
Mace picking out Hemp here in Jess Park. Temporary swap positions. Oh, it was a bit unlucky, Jana Daniels there. She felt she got some of the ball.
I agree. I think she got the ball completely.
Yeah, I did.
You know, I think Hemp and Park for me are the big danger for City. You know, when they get running, there's not many people that can keep up with them and stop them. So I think actually Jana did great there to stop Hemp building speed up. So I think that's a poor call there by the ref, and now it gives City a real good opportunity to deliver the ball into the box.
Yeah, I can just see Beardy having a word with the fourth official. Don't worry, folks, I won't repeat what he said.
You can imagine.
But the Venezuela international, Dana Castellanos, signed a couple of years ago from Atletico Madrid. Might fancy something here. Be a bit of South American extravagance from the free kick.
No, wasteful really, with the height of Morgan and Houghton and Blackstad as well, how good she's in the air. You know, I think you're never going to beat Laws from there, I'm sorry. You know, she obviously hasn't seen Rachel Laws play before. She thinks she's going to beat her from there. But good for Liverpool that they wasted that opportunity.
Enderby scored 9 goals in the Championship last season for Sheffield United. Already made a mark with a couple of sparkling appearances off the bench in the WSL. A couple of big away games coming up in the capital though for Matt Beard's side after this one. Tottenham away at Leyton Orient on Sunday, then a week after Chelsea away.
Yeah, no easy game in this league, but credit to Liverpool. 4th in the league at the moment, 10 points out of a possible 15. You know, they're flying right now. So for me, there's no one that I fear at the moment with this Liverpool team. We're looking really strong.
Fisk. Thankfully, Rachel Laws, we can report, is moving well now after that early scare.
Bet you the young kid's a little bit happy, a little bit relieved.
Flint taking that throw in, City give away. But Mary Taylor with a disappointing layoff, she knows it. Interesting, you can see there the Manchester City bench. On there is Gareth Taylor, assisted by Alan Marn, who is a Tranmere Rovers legend, by the way. Scored some brilliant goals for Tranmere on this pitch when Liverpool legend John Aldridge was the manager, en route when Aldo took Tranmere Rovers to the League Cup final.
Oh, it's a great story. It must be a nice night for him then to be back here.
Yeah, he's been at City for a long time since Gareth Taylor took charge. City have had a good start to the WSL season. As I say, they're a bit unlucky to lose to Arsenal at the weekend. A fiery game on and off the pitch.
Yeah, I've been seeing the comments on social media.
I don't think Jonas Eiderval, the Arsenal boss, liked it.
Yeah, I felt sorry for the City keeper. You could see how upset she was after the game. Really a couple of, yeah, it was.
And she saved a penalty as well in the game too, didn't she? Earlier on. City trying to break here, but well read by Jonna Daniels. Jonna Daniels playing at left back, really to give Taylor Hines a bit of a breather tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I think when you look at the competition throughout this team, I'd probably say actually in the full-back area, that's where Liverpool maybe don't have as much depth and cover. So Jana's having to do a job here. Parry obviously in competition for Emma. But again, you saw Fisk out in this right-back role a couple of weeks ago. So, like I said, these players, they can play 2 or 3 positions, which is, I guess, the modern-day footballer now. I was just the out-and-out number 9. I didn't play anywhere else.
Give Tats the ball and she scores. That was your motto, and a very good one too. And you scored your last Liverpool goal at Villa Park. 3-3.
Yes.
Yeah. Steph Horton. Just got to keep working hard, Liverpool, haven't they? You know, keep working hard, frustrate City like I think they're doing here, and wait for the chance.
Absolutely, Steve. And I think when I look at a couple of people's body languages, I think Shanice looks a bit frustrated, Miri Taylor looks a bit frustrated because they haven't seen much of the ball. But right now, you're 0-0 against City, who are a top team, you know, and they haven't really, I don't think Laws has had a save to make. So this is okay right now. Yes, they want to be seeing more of the ball, but that will come.
Van der Sanden. This is Lucy Parry. Back to Van der Sanden again. Riding the challenge of Esme Morgan. Van der Sanden trying to be strong. It's a bit unfortunate. Hemp. Clever. Mace. Well covered by Jonna Daniels, but it breaks back here. And a snapshot from Castellanos.
Yeah, interesting effort on her left foot. She obviously didn't fancy her left foot, so went with the outside of her right foot, and a poor finish in the end. But yeah, giveaway there by Shanice, and then we looked a little bit out of shape, and it was a good ball in the end by Mace. But again, I think if a Bunny Shaw is there, then we could be in a bit more trouble, and I think that's where City really are looking like they're missing that piece at the moment, that number 9.
Yeah, she's on the bench, the Jamaica international, Bunny Shaw. Holland. Fisk. I think Tash Flint expected that. Trying to win it back. Horton.
It's just a little bit flat at the moment, isn't it, Steve? I don't know whether that's because of the lack of crowd tonight. It's not the biggest crowd, but I just feel like a big tackle needs to happen, or someone needs to press, and someone needs to lift this game right now. If I was on the pitch now, I'd be like, right, we need a bit more energy, whether it's vocally, we need to hear more voices, but something needs to change because it's a little bit flat.
Blackstad. Mary Taylor trying to Royal City under a bit of pressure. Lucy Parry too. Hemp. That's it. Kerry Holland, just as Touchdowie was calling for it. Here's a chance, maybe. Lucy Parry with the cross. Good take and an effort from Tash Flint. It's a really good effort. Unlucky.
Yeah, well, she must have heard me, because that's exactly what we need. Kerry Holland hitting Hemp hard. Then we've got bodies forward. It's a great ball in by Mary Taylor down the right-hand side, and Tash Flint controls it and just hits it wide. She'd probably actually be disappointed, Steve, to not at least hit the target there, but that's exactly what we need to do. Get the ball wide, get crosses into the box.
I think she's had a couple of chances now, Natasha Flint. That's missed everybody, and the flag stays down, and they're in here. Angle Dow scores. Rachel Laws appeals for a flag that never came. It's a ball over the top. It's that from the goalkeeper, and all the Manchester City players are going to their goalkeeper, Sandy McIver, straight over the top, and Angle Dow clean through. 1-0.
Yeah, that's not great. Not great at all. Look, I think it was the back line a little bit out of sorts. Some players were stepping, some players were dropping. And to have a runner, it can't happen. Laws has said that, it can't happen. One long ball, straight through, one-on-one with the keeper. So, look, Liverpool will be very disappointed to concede that. We know how strong Liverpool have been this season. So, look, the girls need to respond, and they need to respond quickly. But, yeah, that's not great at all, collectively as a team.
No VAR in the women's game, of course, just to reiterate. Not that we want it, by the way. No,
and I think it looked like it was a midfield third-man run as well. So maybe because they don't have that number 9 position, the centre-half has switched off a little bit, and then that run's been able to happen.
Estelanos. But Angle Dow, the Swede, into the team tonight. Driving through just basically from Sandy McIver, the goalkeeper's clearance. And if you think about it, a couple of minutes earlier, Natasha Flint could have made it 1-0 at the other end.
Exactly, yeah. We've had probably the better opportunities so far this game, but just haven't been able to really test the keeper there in the City goal. But yeah, one opportunity, and with City and the quality they've got, Andelgaard, I played with her in Sweden for Linköping. She's a top quality player, and she's not going to miss those opportunities.
Enderby. Going to be busy over that far side near Enderby. She refuses to be beaten. Kerry Holland, that has to be a free kick. It is given.
And good, a great position. Left-hand side here. You could either have a left-footed, in-swinger, right-footed, out-swinger, but it's a good position here, and we've got some real good set pieces. Looks like Mary Taylor's going to deliver it, and let's make sure we can get some big headers on the top of this goal now.
So straightforward, long ball over the top. Liverpool caught, trying to appeal for a flag that never came.
Yeah, she was miles on. You could tell that.
So can Matt Beard's side get themselves level here at Prenton Park in this cup tie? It'll be Mary Taylor with the delivery. Can she produce a quality ball? Flint is up there.
Yeah, too much on that one. When you look at the likes of Gemma Bonner, they're running more central. You've got Tash Flint back post, but you want to be aiming for the likes of Gemma Bonners, your Fisks, the big centre halves, and you can tell she put her hand out to apologise. She'd overhit that one. It's a shame, because again, a great opportunity to really test the City defence and goalie.
There's Lucy Parry, Liverpool's youngest ever player. She achieved that at the age of 16 and 250 days against Coventry United in the Championship.
Yeah, both of the sisters are brilliant at football. I've been working with the Liverpool Feds, which is a Tier 3 grassroots team, and her sister plays for the team as well. Mia.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so it's great. It's great to see, and she'll be here tonight as well, watching her sister. She's a great supporter of her.
The goal for Manchester City here. Liverpool with it all to do. Still have options on the bench. New signing Sophie Roman-Haug amongst the Liverpool subs tonight. She came so close twice at the weekend, Tash. She was really unlucky.
Yeah, she did. It's unfortunate how it started for her at Liverpool, you know, getting that nose injury, which then she had to wear the mask for a couple of games. You could tell she really struggled playing with that, and there's a lot of pressure on her. She's come in with a big price tag, and you know, as a striker at Liverpool, you're expected to score goals, but I'm sure sooner rather than later she'll be bagging the goals for them.
It was a good ball by Bonner, that, finding Enderby. Scored a few goals for England under-19s during the international break. Mia Enderby as well. Fisk, Jana Daniels, Van der Sanden took that well. Taylor.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Miri right now. I think you can tell that potentially she hasn't had loads of minutes so far this season, and you know, you can see that she's trying hard, but a couple of passes just haven't come off. But look, she's got to keep her head lifted. People have got to get around her as well and get her confidence up a bit, because she does look like she's fighting with herself a little bit at the moment.
Yeah, keep your head up, keep going. Forward by Blackstad. This time Kerry Holland, the girl from Skipton, Wales international, is tracking back. Fisk, Bonner, Coombs, Hemp.
And that's the thing as well. Look, I've worked under Beardy for a long time now. All he says is, do your best, that's it. You know, that he doesn't ask for any more than that. Just give 100%, and that's all you can do. So that's all these players need to do today. Whether that's good enough or not on the night, that's all you can do as a football player.
Here's Natasha Flint picking up the pieces for Liverpool. Van der Sanden. Enderby was in a good position, but covered well in the end by Kaspari. Jazz Matthews in the middle of the park. And a second spell, Jazz, after a brief spell at Bristol City. Beardy bringing her back. Fisk. Daniels. Flint coming deep. Jana Daniels again. Enderby. Don't forget, the young Mia Enderby, she's up against a Dutch international here.
And this is why it's great for Liverpool. When you look at the likes of Lucy Parry, Mia Enderby, both of them so young. You know, this is brilliant learning curves for them. They're playing against the best. They're not going to play against any better than this. So again, lessons learned, you know, positive and negative from tonight. But no, it's brilliant for them.
Coombs. Morgan. Liverpool's next game, incidentally, at home at Prenton Park in a couple of weeks. Brighton and Hove Albion. We'll be doing that one live on LFC TV. Looking forward to that one. I mean, Brighton are not a bad team. I watched the highlights against Manchester United. They pushed United all the way. United scored deep into stoppage time to get a 2-2 out of that one.
Yeah, I think this season's been fascinating, hasn't it? If you look at the likes of Aston Villa, no results so far, no wins at all. And they did brilliant last year. So yeah, I feel like every game you don't really know how to call it, to be honest. But no, it's great to be here, and I'm looking forward to covering that game with you. It's, you know, been busy between the men's and the women's games, but I always love watching the women's games and supporting them.
Well played, Miri Taylor there. A bit of a loose pass. Miri did well. Manchester City in front here. Came after Liverpool had a good chance themselves through Natasha Flint, who turned in the penalty area but fired off target. Then a couple of minutes after that, long ball from the goalkeeper, and Liverpool were caught out. This time Daniels covering well. Jenna Clark warming up for Liverpool at the moment alongside Fuka Nagano.
Yeah,
we might see Jenna come on in the second half, playing for 45 minutes.
Yeah, such a strong bench, Steve, when you look at that.
Good.
Really good. And again, if he's not liking the 4-3-3, he knows he can change to a 3-5-2, so he's got options there. What about Hobbinger as well?
She's been brilliant, Marie.
I mean, I'd never even heard of her before, to be honest. And then she's come in, and the amount of important goals she's scored for Liverpool this season, she's been a lifesaver for them, to be honest. Because if it wasn't for her, then, you know, they definitely wouldn't have picked up as many points. Three goals already. 3 goals,
yeah, for the Austrian international. Brilliantly done by Bonner. Now some space for Van der Sanden, perhaps. Great ball in towards Flint. Oh, that's unlucky. Really unlucky.
I can see what she's trying to do there, Steve, but you know, with Shanice's pace, I would like her to drive with the ball a bit more. She had so much space down that channel line. Drive, dribble and drive, commit, allow more bodies then to get into the box and then deliver the ball. I just felt like it's a little bit rushed, but not far off, but I just think the decision could have been better.
So there is some opportunities out there. But Liverpool a goal down in this Continental Cup group stage to Manchester City. McIver goes long down the middle again. This time Kerry Holland stops it. Park gets there before Daniels. Kaspari. Angeldal. Park. First time. Well read by Jas Matthews. Van der Sanden now. Can she accelerate? As we edge close to the break. I mean, Liverpool have had a couple of half chances, it's fair to say, Tash.
No, they have, absolutely. Tash Flint's had a couple of efforts at goal, but we just haven't worked McIver enough in that City goal. But this isn't a bad half. You know, I think we've got a lot more to give, to be honest. So, look, 1-0, we're still in the game, and actually, I think we haven't even got out of second gear yet. So, you know, and we've got a bench that can really come on and actually change the game. But I'm confident that this Liverpool team can get something out of this game tonight.
Enderby. Not really getting much out of the official, Mia Enderby, so far. She felt she was fouled there, and Kerry Holland with a great challenge. This is Matthews to Flint. Flint going for goal from a long way out. It was deflected, gets a corner out of it.
I was about to say, I didn't see the deflection there, and I thought, but that's great. If it obviously got that deflection, then good pressure there, and it's good battling here, coming out, winning that ball. Then Tash Flint picking up that pocket, and then she's had a good effort, and I like that about Tash Flint. She's not afraid to have a go. You know, if you don't shoot, you don't score, and again, we get another corner and opportunity to get our big centre halves forward again.
Yeah, maybe an opportunity here. Liverpool looking for an equaliser with half-time looming here at Prenton Park. Miri Taylor will take. Good delivery. Fisk is up there. Bonner's up there! Oh, she's got it! Gemma Bonner, what a moment for Gemma Bonner! On the night she becomes Liverpool's record appearance holder, she equalises against her former team. I did say, Tash, was the script written? You bet it was. 1-1.
Absolutely love that. What a finish. That's a centre-forward finish, that, isn't it? Little right foot dinked over the keeper, and that's exactly what we've got. You know, we've got that strength, and good on Bonner. You know, brilliant to see. She deserves that. I love it.
Brilliant stuff for Gemma Bonner. What a night. What a moment. She'll remember that.
Yeah, she definitely will. You know, she's got that in her. She's a good finisher, you know, Bonner. If you watch it in training, she can finish. Give her an opportunity and she'll score, whether it is with her head, but that is a really, really top finish from her.
So Liverpool get the corner. Good delivery from Miri Taylor. Grace Fisk did brilliantly to keep that ball alive at the back post, didn't she?
No, absolutely. Really well to put it back into a dangerous area, keep the ball alive, and Bonner then did brilliant then to get the flick on it. And a good time to score as well, just before half-time.
The likes of Gemma Bonner is always going to be a threat from set pieces, and getting Liverpool level here with 3 minutes of added on time we're into, by the way, folks, at the end. Full credit to Tash Flint as well in the build-up, as Tash Dowie says. She likes that about Tash's not afraid to shoot from anywhere. It looked a wild effort on paper, but in the end it paid rich dividends.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, if she hadn't taken that shot, we wouldn't have got the corner and we wouldn't have got the goal. So good on her. You know, she needs to keep doing that. That's what she's paid to do, isn't she? To score goals. So she needs to keep making sure she has those efforts at goal.
So Gemma Bonner against her former club, getting Liverpool the equaliser here against Manchester City. Coombs. Does he play? Hemp. Fisk is committed.
Yeah, good defending there by Fisk. It's a great play by Coombs to bring it down and to look for Hemp, but Fisk read it well.
Blackstad. Shanice van der Sanden wriggles it away from it. Miri Taylor. Nicely done. Now van der Sanden. Oh, there's a breakaway there. Just couldn't quite pick out the run of Kerry Holland. Flint has done brilliantly to try and wrestle that back. In goes Miri Taylor as well, getting stuck in. Proper cup tie now.
It is, isn't it? There's some big challenges going in. I love it. That's what it's all about. You don't see it enough in the game these days, but no, good solid 50-50 tackles going in.
Hemp. Had that big early chance for Manchester City that Rachel Law saved really well. City go long again. Away by Bonner. It's going to hear the dulcet tones of Stephen Nelson and the fans getting the songs going, Tash.
Good old Steve.
So half-time, a timely equaliser to say the least. 1-1 here at Prenton Park. City in front, a long ball thumped straight down the middle by goalkeeper Sandy McIver. Liverpool caught square in the Swede. Philippa Angeldal running through to score. Liverpool persevered, they got level, they won a corner. Great delivery by Miri Taylor. Grace Fisk kept the ball alive, and Gemma Bonner against her former club on the night she becomes Liverpool's record appearance holder in the WSL era gets Liverpool level. Half-time at Prenton Park here. It's Liverpool FC Women 1, Manchester City 1.
This is a story about Anfield's famous boot room. And it starts with Joe, Smoking's young Fagan, the kid from Scotty Road. He arrived in 1958 to work with Bob Paisley and Reuben Bennett. Within a year, Bill Shankly was their boss. Joe also lent a hand and a load of old kit to local amateur side Guinness Exports, whose chairman, Paul Orr, would repay his kindness with a few crates of the black stuff. The ale was stashed away deep within the main stand, and that was where it started. While Shankly worked from his office, his coaches packed into the boot room. New recruits were handpicked. There was Jeff Twentyman, Ronnie Moran, Tom Saunders, John Bennison and Roy Evans. Players were forbidden entry, but opposition managers were warmly welcomed before the brains were picked for precious knowledge. Celebrities made the guest list too, but had to make do with a bottle of stout. From this humble room, Liverpool's rise was devised and documented. Modest men mapped out plans for domination. They forged unstoppable teams who swept all aside, in England and abroad. Until one day, the room where success was built over. But the boot room spirit lives on, because it was never just bricks and mortar. There was an ethos forged through dedication and detail. And of course, the odd bottle of stout. Step into the boot room with Standard Chartered's AR experience.
And there's the ball for Salah, who's got the spin, and Salah has the run, and Mohamed Salah scored into the back of the net for Liverpool. Just don't stop him when he's in that mood. Was there ever a doubt that that wasn't going in?
through the good and the bad, we've always had hope in our hearts. Our togetherness is what drives us. Never afraid of the dark, we go on. Side by side in support of each other, giving us the strength to face the future. And yet, it's about more than just football. With a sense of pride, we must stand as one and fight for all that matters. We've always stood strong. Our power is unity. Our strength lies within. Through the storm, we walk on. With our heads held high, we walk on. Never alone. We walk on.
Well, that's back towards Diogo Jota, who's inside the penalty area and scores! Absolutely incredible! Scenes the like of which only seem to happen at Anfield.
Welcome back, everybody, to Prenton Park. Half-time here in the Continental League Cup at group stage, and Liverpool FC women back on level terms after conceding a goal, a routine ball down the middle that Philippa Angeldal raced onto and scored. But what an equaliser. We were saying all night, is there a script writer out there? Well, you bet there was, because Gemma Bonner, on her record appearance, number 135 for Liverpool tonight in the WSL era, got the equaliser from a corner against their former side in the last minute of the half. Natasha Dowie, the goal machine, brilliant to have Tats with us here, the club ambassador, of course. What a timely equaliser, to say the least, and perhaps the most popular goal scorer of the night.
Absolutely, yeah. No, she deserved that, and I think it was a fair result going in at half-time. I think it was quite an even game, a bit cagey if I'm being completely honest. I don't think really either team settled in to the first half. I think the goal that we obviously conceded, one big long ball from Mackay, the keeper from City, is disappointing. Like I said earlier, these two teams are the best defences in the league so far, conceded the least amount of goals, so to concede a goal like that isn't good enough by Liverpool, but a great response. And of course Gemma Bonner, my captain, you know, getting that equaliser just before half-time, which is really important.
Right then, folks, let's look back at some of the key moments from the half. And Manchester City almost got themselves in front, and really a gift. Jana Daniels just didn't look. She played it straight to Lauren Hemp, and you would have backed Hemp to probably score this one.
Yeah, absolutely. Jana playing a little bit out of her usual position at that left-back role, but, you know, credit to Laws, you know, to get that reaction. She wasn't meant to be starting tonight, but to come in and do that and to make a big save, you know, that's what she does week in, week out.
And then, of course, we had a couple of opportunities, key moments, actually, in a couple of short space of time. Natasha Flint had one earlier one when she was put through, but a little bit indecisive. Whether she thought she was offside, I don't know, but there's an opportunity when she gets the control in the box and sends it wide.
I think that's a great thing that I've noticed. You get opportunities. So look, let's say she misses 2 or 3, as long as she gets that one that she puts in the back of the net, and I'm sure she'll do that tonight. Her goal scoring record so far for Liverpool is impressive. So yeah, keep shooting, and I'm sure she'll create a bit of luck in the second half.
By the way, I could see Chloe Kelly, the girl who scored that never-to-be-forgotten winner for England against Germany. It looks like she might be coming on in the second half.
Yeah, and Yui Hasegawa, played with Yui at AC Milan. What a player she is, an absolute magician. So yeah, they've got so much depth on their bench, but so have we.
So then a minute after that Natasha Flint chance, City get the goal, and it's routine. I mean, Liverpool are appealing in vain for offside. Sandy McIver just hits it straight down the middle. We're caught square, and there's Philippa Angeldal who's in. Good finish. Yeah,
it is, and I think that actually the tricky situation is that City aren't playing with a number 9. So what's happened is actually sometimes the centre-halves, when you're not marking anyone, it actually sometimes is a bit harder. They switched off, and then Angeldal, from that midfield role, she made that third man run and found herself clear through on goal. And look, she's not going to miss those opportunities. Laws is a great goalkeeper, but I played with Philippa over in Sweden, like I said earlier, and she's a great technician, but really poor goal to concede by Liverpool.
But thankfully, on the stroke of half-time, Liverpool got level. You said you like Tash Flint, you know, because she'll shoot from anywhere. And if you don't buy a ticket, you don't win the raffle. That's what Tash did. You know, she's hit one, wins a corner out of nothing, good delivery. Full credit to Grace Fisk initially to keep it alive back post.
Yeah, absolutely. Good ball in by Miri Taylor, back post. And yeah, Fisk does brilliant, you know, doesn't give up on the ball, tries to keep it alive, heads it back into a dangerous area. And Bonner does great the way that she hooks it on with the outside by right foot. You know, that's a striker's finish that. I would be happy with that one. But yeah, brilliant time to score. And now they can go in 1-1, regroup. And again, let's see what changes Beardie makes.
And also against their former club, of course.
Yeah, she'll like that. I always used to love scoring against Everton. So yeah, I think deep down she would have really enjoyed that one. You could tell by the way she celebrated, she enjoyed that.
I remember you getting the winner once, couldn't it? Memories come back against City at Widnes on the plastic pitch, wasn't it? 1-0.
Absolutely, yeah. I remember giving it the big one. I think it was lobbing step out and tried to slide to get it out of the goal, and I lobbed the keeper. Yeah, great memories.
Brilliant memories. So a 1-1, and perhaps Liverpool deserved that. You called the game was going through a little bit of a nothing event at times, really, a little bit dull. But then Kerry Holland made one snap tackle in the midfield that got Liverpool going.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You know, when you look back, Steve, about the team that when we won the title, your Becky Eastons, your Kate Longhurst, you know, they were them type of players that would change the game with big tackles, and that's what Kerry Holland did there. You know, sometimes when the game is flat and it needs a lift, you either need someone to be a bit more vocal, you need someone to put in a hard tackle, or you need someone to maybe go a Lawley or someone to go on a mazy run. Enderby needs to do that a bit more. I think Shanice van der Sanden needs to get into the game more. You know, they're so quick. You know, we need to start using our outlets a bit more in that forward line. But yeah, you're spot on. I think it was quite a flat first half, so I'm hoping second half, maybe with teams making changes, that we might liven up a little bit.
And we had the scare, didn't we, at the start of the game when Rachel Laws went down injured, and the youngster from the academy, Eva Spencer, on the bench for the first time tonight, was warming up and thinking, is this going to be an earlier than anticipated debut?
Yeah, I can only imagine what the young kid was feeling when she was running up and down that sideline. She's probably just praying, please be okay, Laws. You know, you want to make your first team debut, but also against Man City, maybe that would have been a big ask for her at such a young age. But Laws luckily seemed to recover well, and when I was looking at her in that second half, she didn't seem to have many problems, so I think she'll be okay. It was just a little early scare. And
in the second half, of course, really looking forward to seeing the return of Leanne Kiernan. She's expected to get about 20 minutes, Beardie said that the saying she could get minutes for. She's not ready yet for the Super League, he said, but I want to give her some minutes here tonight, because her last appearance really for the first team was playing against Chelsea on the opening day of last season when she got that bad injury. So looks like Beardie's going to make a big change in the second half. You were talking about it too as well. We've had certainly options. Marie Herbinger's going to come on in the second half, and Jenna Clark.
Yeah.
I mean, Herbinger, you were saying in commentary, she's been absolutely brilliant, this new signing. She has been. You know, I think maybe for whether or not they're going to change for Miri Taylor, I can see that maybe change happening, and Clark's going to be an interesting one. I'm not too sure what they're thinking there, whether or not. I think Clark will come on for either Gemma Bonner or Grace Fisk. Okay, yeah. Give one of them 45 minutes. Maybe, or maybe Fisk might even go out into that fullback role. So, and then Clark's comes in for her there, and obviously Daniels maybe might go off, but I can't see Bonner coming off. You know, she's just scored, she's a real leader. I think they need her presence in there, but you know, Beardie's obviously maybe got ideas in his head as well and wanting to rest players, so, but they have to win this game as well. You know, they have to win today. And of course, I know I asked you this question when you were with me for the men's game at Anfield, but because we've got a lot of listeners who follow the Liverpool women's team with us here tonight, a lot of viewers watching from all around the world on our coverage tonight, Tash, that moment for you, that guard of honour at Everton, at Anfield, what did that mean? I mean, that was really special, I must admit. Steve, I don't think you can ever explain it unless you were standing there. I knew the moment was going to be special, a guard of honour at Anfield, seeing my name, Dowie, 47, you know, the amount of goals I scored in the Sir Kenny Dalglish stand. But when I was standing in that tunnel, you know, I saw all the mosaic lift. You know, I was having to hold in the tears so much because I was really choking up, to be honest.
to see all my teammates there standing there, you know, Beardy's someone that I played with over in Boston, for Charlton, for Liverpool, you know, and it kind of really hit home that this is it, you know, this is the end of my football career, something that I played since I was 3 years old. So it was a really emotional moment for me, it really was. But you know, what a way to say goodbye to your playing career. You know, I don't think I could have asked for a more perfect ending, so forever grateful.
I think that's the best way to end it as a Liverpool player for me. I mean, we've seen Jurgen wants to do that with a lot of players. I mean, you followed what Divock Origi did that at Anfield.
Yeah, it is. There isn't no better way.
Brilliant.
You know, I wanted to finish at the top. I wanted to finish at the team that I loved. I could have carried on playing. I felt great. But you know what? I think sometimes you just know there's a feeling, you know, and to be now an ambassador of Liverpool Football Club, every morning I wake up and I have to pinch myself, to be honest. So, yeah, really, really honoured.
And of course in the game itself, I was gutted for Missy Bow, you know. I mean, when Beardy finds out afterwards, the referee has admitted they made a bit of a mistake at that one. It was onside, and you know, for a Scouser to score against Everton in front of the Kop, you can't buy those moments, really. Hopefully she'll get the chance to do it again. Yeah,
she will, and I know how special that moment was, scoring at the Kop end against Arsenal in the semi-final. But it was such a shame because the girls started the game so well, and to go 1-0 up, I honestly think then the game would have been ours, but then the kind of momentum changed then, and Everton got on top of us.
Yeah, in the end, so both teams expecting to make some changes. We said Marie Herbinger, the Austria international, is going to come on for Liverpool undoubtedly, alongside Jenna Clark, who's been brilliant, the Scotland international since Matt Beard brought her on. We saw Chloe Kelly warming up for Manchester City at half-time as well.
Don't see Kerry Holland coming back out. I see Miri Taylor, so maybe Herbinger's coming in for Holland.
Fuka Nagano's on there, so I think Fuka will come on in place of Kerry Holland for the second 45 minutes. So there is some changes.
Yeah, and it looks like Fisk as well, because Bonner's returned, so Fisk looks like she's getting subbed.
Yeah, so Gemma Bonner's back out there, so maybe Grace Fisk just playing the 45 minutes for the second half.
Yeah, it makes sense. She's had a lot of minutes in the league, so
Bonner alongside Jenna Clark, of course. Yeah, that's the change. So Matt Beard taking the opportunity to make some changes, utilise the squad. In the words of the manager, that's what he said he's going to do. You're probably right not to take Bonner off just yet. And Marie Herbinger also coming on. So Kerry Holland, who was just back really, it was a knock, she picked up on international duty. Thankfully she's okay. And Chloe Kelly, it looks like, is coming on for City as well.
Yeah, it makes complete sense, it really does. You know, I think, look, Matt Beard wants to win this game.
Taylor Hines is on as well.
Yeah, but you've got to give players a run out. You know, you've got to have that balance. You know, keep people like Miri Taylor on, who hasn't had a lot of game time, build her confidence a little bit. But then also, he's brought on players now that are regulars in the starting 11 who he knows then can make a difference and go on and win this game. So
Liverpool getting into the huddle. Taylor Hines will take on the captain's armband, of course, for the second half. So Manchester City making the changes. Chloe Kelly coming on there, who scored that never-to-be-forgotten winner for England against Germany. Don't think she'll ever forget that, and rightly so.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. She'll always be remembered by that. But there's two strong players here coming on for them. Yui Hasegawa as well. She's a magician in that midfield, and she'll dictate a lot of the play through that midfield. So Liverpool need to be aware of that, but we've made some really strong changes as well. So both teams really matching up nicely.
Interesting, two Japan internationals facing each other. Two Japan teammates as well, Fuka Nagano of Liverpool, and as you say, Yui Hasegawa. But Marie Herbinger is on for Liverpool. She's been in unbelievable form, scored a wonderful winner here against Leicester at the weekend. Sasha Flint still out there. Taylor Hines has gone to left full-back. Jenna Clark has gone to centre-back alongside Gemma Bonner. Shanice van der Sanden has also left the field. Jonna Daniels will play on the right, just unrestricted minutes. Shanice, of course, she's just back, just played the opening 45.
Yeah, that makes sense. Look, Alicia's come away from it uninjured. She had a few good moments. I think she would have been disappointed not to have gotten the ball more and really used her pace a bit more. But look, injury-free, and then she moves on to the next game.
Hines just on for the second half. First touch for the Austrian, Marie Herbinger. What a brilliant pass as well. Lucy Parry driving forward from right back. It's a great run. Can Jonna Daniels get the cross? She can. Hines attacks it. How can Mia Enderby keep it alive? Herbinger So Holland, Fisk, Van der Sanden all going off at half-time.
Yeah, it's a good start there by Liverpool on the front foot. I like that. I like the positiveness of the first couple of minutes here.
And Fuka obviously replacing Jas Matthews, who played the first 45 as well, Tash.
Yeah, it's important. Minutes in the bag for players that have just come back from injury. I think that's really key. You know, you don't want them to be picking up injuries, so no, good 45 minutes for a lot of players there.
Here's Steph Horton, Mia Enderby, trying to charge down the goalkeeper, and a big chance for Flint! Liverpool lead! It's a gift! And Natasha Flint scores again at Prenton Park!
Yeah, it is a gift, but you know what? You have to take those gifts, and she did it. So it's a good finish there by Tash Flint, but what an error by the keeper. You know, and credit to Liverpool. They started this second half really well. I said that. On the front foot, pressing them high. You know, really, really strong start to this second half, and a good finish there by Tash Flint. Really clinical.
And my pen went flying, celebrating them. But it's her third goal this season, Tash Flint. She scored at both ends at Prenton Park now. Brilliant goal the other end against Aston Villa. Great finish by the former Leicester City forward. Starting well. Great start. Great end to the first half. A great start to the second half from Matt Beard's side.
Yeah, whatever he said at half-time's obviously worked, because they've come out really flying. You know, and now we'll have to see City's character here.
Good for Natasha Flint though, getting a start, getting a goal.
Yeah, it is, and it's hard for Tash because, you know, Sophie Hogg, like I said earlier, has come in with that kind of price tag and big name, and, you know, and she's probably looking to start more games than Tash, but Tash has scored the goal, so look, that's all she can do is keep giving Matt Beard a headache.
Katsbari, back to Steph Horton. Now a bit of space for Angeldal. Morgan, Laura Coombs, and a chance, good save by Laws, now she spilled it, and it's 2-2, and it's Jess Park from close range. I thought Lawsy had grabbed that, but Jess Park makes it 2-2.
Yeah, look, it is tough. I think Laws knows she should be holding that. But Chloe Kelly, we know how powerful her shot is. She's cutting on the right. I think Lucy Parry needs to do more there. You know, Chloe Kelly's right footed, keep her down the line on her left foot, but she allows her to get onto her stronger foot. It's a really powerful strike, but I think Laws needs to hold on to it there. But, you know, responding as well. Why are we not first and them second balls to help Laws out there? But it's an easy tap in for Park, and it's a shame because to concede really straight from kick-off, you know, Liverpool will be disappointed with that.
Well, it's a lively start, isn't it, to the second half. And Park, who had that loan, as I said, at Everton last season, makes it 2-2. Hines, Mia Enderby, Hines, Herbinger makes that run. Good one at the back. But she will make these clever runs, Marie Herbinger.
Yeah, there's no surprise why she's Liverpool's top goal scorer at the moment. You know, she's a midfield player that loves to get forward, and her timing of her runs into the box are really impressive. Well, if you see the winner last week, the way that she timed a run to get onto that Mia Enderby cross, I think she's an attacking midfield player.
Angled out. Well read by Millie Taylor, winning it back. Hines with the captain's armband, of course, in the absence of the injured knee Fahy. Laws goes long. Unfortunate that, wasn't it? I did think Lawsy's got that, and it would have been a good take, but the ball just wriggles away from her.
Yeah, and it's hard, isn't it? Sometimes you don't know if it's swerving, if it's moving, if it's a bit wet, you know, so maybe even she should have maybe just parried it a bit harder away from the danger area, but she was probably confident that she could have held it, but unfortunately for her, it just slipped out of her hands.
There's Chloe Kelly again. Away by Jenna Clark.
See, this is where Liverpool have a different problem to solve now, because you've got Lauren Hemp, who's gone off, who was a dribbler, who would dribble and drive and try and commit the Liverpool defenders. Now you've got Chloe Kelly, completely different type of player, someone that's going to get deliveries into the box early. So it's a different challenge now for Liverpool this second half.
Absolutely, got to be careful with this corner kick as well. For Manchester City. 2-2. Turned into quite a cup tie in the end, this, Tash, hasn't it?
Yeah, they heard us asking for more at half time, and it definitely has delivered this first 5 minutes. 2 goals.
Move to the back post. Natasha Flint got the header away, and Herbinger completes the clearance. Asagawa. Clever. Angeldal. Good block by Natasha Flint. Working hard to track back. Gaspari with the throw, gets it back again, the Dutch player, trying to break away from Fuka Nagano. What a signing Fuka Nagano has been for Liverpool, by the way. She's made a seamless transition.
Yeah, absolute magician, you know, training with her and playing with her. Never gives the ball away, can see things that no one else can see. You know, quite similar to like the Farrah Williams of the old days, you know, just does things that no one else can do.
Cool play from Jenna Clark. Hines. Flint. Steph Horton. Gaspari. Hasegawa. Looking for Chloe Kelly. Scored against Arsenal at the weekend, Chloe Kelly. Coombs. Kelly. Hasegawa. Morgan. Kelly. Coombs makes the run, but Gemma Bonner sees to it that nothing happens, and it's a goal kick.
Good defending by Bonner there. You know, there's only one winner there. No disrespect to Coombs, but Bonner's a lot stronger than her in those type of situations. So, yeah, again, look, let City keep the ball in front of us. I think we're defending it really well, and then it's just when Kelly gets the ball out wide, that's when we need to make sure we're stopping those early deliveries. That's when City looks a danger. But when they keep the ball in front of us, there's no danger there. Let them have it.
Louis Herbinger on here for Liverpool, only 22. Brought in from FC Zurich. Scoring some vital goals. Great goal here against Villa. Scored away at West Ham. And then the winner against Leicester at the weekend. Coombs. Good pressure by Taylor. Flint for Liverpool here. Herbinger. Oh, beautiful play by Herbinger. Flint! No, the flag is up. So unlucky that. Great finish, but it won't count.
Yeah, nice play, nice interchange of play. Really sloppy by Chloe Kelly there. And actually the reactions of City was really poor. But it's a well taken finish by Flint. But yeah, you could tell she had just made a run too early there. But clever play by Herbinger for the little dink over the top.
Such a clever player, isn't she, Herbinger?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I questioned whether or not that the league that she came from, whether she'd struggle because this league is so strong. But
FC Zurich she came from, yeah.
Exactly.
What a place.
Switzerland, you know, it's not the strongest league in the world. But
you went there in the summer.
Yeah, I did. Beautiful place. But no, credit to her to come into this league, and it's the best league in the world, you know, and she's made it look pretty easy so far. So good on her.
2-2, but Natasha Flint close to a third goal. Is Taylor Hines. Put under pressure from Jess Park. Taylor did well there in the end. Fuka Nagano. Bonner. Parry.
Same with Jenna Clark as well. If you look at her coming from Scotland, and again, no disrespect to the Scottish league, but not as strong as this league, and she's just come in and again made it look so easy. So that's got to be credit to Beardy and the staff and what they've worked with them over pre-season.
Good play by Flint. She's causing problems. Nearly got Enderby through. Flint got there first. Flint shoots for goal. Great save by McIver. Brilliant again from Tasha Flint.
Yeah, that's what Tash Flint's about. You know, she's got that kind of strike. You know, I've seen Tash Flint play throughout the WSL for many years at different clubs, and You know, she's someone that's been in and out of a lot of clubs, but what you know with her is she's got a strike on her. She can hit a ball. You know, and we saw in the first half she had a couple of efforts from distance, and she's not afraid to take a strike. So good on her. She's obviously full of confidence getting the goal, and she's really enjoying herself right now in the second half.
I like the way she put herself about there against Steph Horton, an experienced player.
Yeah, you've got to. You know, you've got to bully the defenders. You know, as a striker, when you come off the pitch, you want to say, look, they had a harder game than I did.
Liverpool corner, swung in. Miri Taylor attacks it. Still Miri Taylor. She's done well to keep it alive. Fuka Nagano. Bonner with a flick. Taylor again. Parry back to Fuka Nagano. Lucy Parry. Hasegawa beaten by Parry. Little break here for Laura Coombs. On towards Jess Park, who made it 2-2 from close range. Great covering there. Going back at it, Marie Herbinger. Horton. Gaspari. Credit Miri Taylor against a more experienced counterpart. Snapping at her heels, not giving her much space. Hasegawa. Chloe Kelly. There's a bit of danger. Angled out. Kelly. Angled out. Manchester City host Brighton in the WSL at the weekend. And they're playing Manchester United soon as well.
Yeah, they've done well. They're doing well in the league, aren't they? You know, sitting seconds, same points as us, 10 points, but scored more goals. But City are always a strong outfit. Every year, you know, they're going to be challenging for trophies and for the league.
Dangerous ball towards Chloe Kelly. She's trying to get goal side of Jenna Clark here. Good work, Castellanos. Close from the Venezuelan.
I tell you what, I had to hold my breath there. That looked like it was going top bins. You know, what a dummy by the striker there to dummy it, get it onto her left foot, and she's gone to shape it top corner, and it's inches wide. You know, really good play there by City, and Chloe Kelly has really made a big difference to this City team second half. She's been involved in everything good that City have done.
One of the big stories of the night from a Liverpool perspective is undoubtedly Gemma Bonner scoring on a record-breaking night in a red shirt. Looking forward to seeing the return of Leanne Kiernan off the bench at some point in this second half. But she was on the bench for a game where you were involved in here at Prenton Park last season, but to be fair, she didn't come on, didn't really warm up in the game. I don't think she was ready. I think Beardy was just trying to, he's such a nice guy, Matt Beardy, he was just trying to be nice and help her out and try and see if we should get her ready and make her aware for the Ireland squad for the World Cup. It just didn't work out in the end. Yeah,
absolutely. I think she got a few minutes away at Aston Villa, if I remember rightly, last 20 minutes. But that's the only minute she got last season. But yeah, do you know what as well? It's mind games. You know, when the opposition sometimes sees someone like her on the bench, you know, I've been at many clubs where actually some players haven't been fit to play, but they'd be put on the bench just to play mind games with the opposition. So yeah, maybe, I don't know whether she is 100% fit to start or not tonight. I hope we do see her, but if not, I'm sure City will be fully aware that she's on the bench.
So 2-2 here in the Continental Cup group stage. Natasha Flint, brilliant goal to fire Liverpool in front, and an equaliser from Jess Park for close range, and Flint had a goal disallowed for offside after a brilliant 1-2 with Herbinger, and then Flint letting fly. Good tracking back there from Miri Taylor. Flint is unlucky, recovered by Steph Horton. Now a chance for City here with Laura Coombs. Angled out. Kelly running at Taylor Hines. Brilliant wing play, great ball in too. Spectacular attempt by Jess Park. It didn't quite come off. Lucy Parry defending, back to Bonner. That's a free kick for Liverpool.
Yeah, both fullbacks for Liverpool got their hands full with Chloe Kelly. She's shifted onto the right wing now, so Taylor Hines is having to deal with her, and she's got such good feet, and the way she moves her hips, you know, you don't know whether she's going to go inside or outside. And another wicked ball in by her, but we're dealing with it really well at the moment, so long may that continue.
Flick on by Miri Taylor and Flint. Taylor again. Hines turning away from Chloe Kelly. Good composure from Rachel Laws. It's a good kick as well by the keeper, isn't it? Herbinger is away for Liverpool here. Flint in the middle. Enderby arriving late too.
Yeah, it's a great ball. Again, Laws does brilliant to shift onto her right foot, hits it into a really good area, and it's Herbinger again making those third man runs from midfield, and her delivery is brilliant. You know, as a number 9, you want to be getting on the end of those type of balls.
So some good moments here for Matt Beard's side. Hines. There's Herbinger. Oh, has it stayed in play? It has. Mia Enderby trying to turn on a sixpence. Lucy Parry towards Yana Daniels. Just tried a dummy that didn't quite pay off, and Morgan took it off her. There's Tash Flint putting real pressure and winning the ball back brilliantly. Oh, that's a bit harsh.
Yeah, that is harsh. It's really good defending there by Liverpool. Not just one player, not just two. They've got 3 or 4 players getting around the City player, and they're making it really hard for City right now. It's really good defending right from the front all the way through to the back for Liverpool.
City have been warming up Bunny Shaw, Tash, by the way.
Yeah, they need her. You know, they really are struggling right now without a number 9. You know, you can tell that the number 10 here in that role is not used to that. She's a midfield player, you know, and you can see the way that she keeps drifting into their midfield positions, and then half the time Bonner and Clark haven't got anyone to pick up, so Bunny Shaw will make a massive difference coming on.
Hasegawa, Coombs, Castellanos, Kelly, thankfully off target.
Yeah, good recovery by Clark. I think it actually put Kelly off her shot, and she rushed it there. But it's warning signs for Liverpool that they can't switch off. City have real quality within the team. But it's a really exciting second half. Both teams going for the winner. It's really end to end, and it could go either way, to be honest. I couldn't call it.
So 2-2. Remember, there is a penalty shootout if it's still level for an extra point in the group. City pick it up again though with Laura Coombs. Hasegawa. Angeldow. Kelly. Well played, Taylor Hines. Sticking to a job. There's signs of more Manchester City substitutions. Khadija Shaw, Bunny Shaw across the Jamaica international getting ready. They've also got their record signing on the bench as well, the Dutch international Jill Roord.
What a player she's been for them this season, by the way. Really a similar impact to what Hobbinger has done for us. You know, 3 goals as well this season for her. And we know what Roord can do internationally and what she did at Arsenal. So yeah, I think Liverpool won't want to be seeing her coming on.
Record signing. Leanne Kiernan warming up now for Liverpool on her return. Corner from Castellanos. Away by Clark. Hasegawa. Castellanos again. Dangerous ball in this. Dealt with well by Yana Daniels. Coombs. Hasegawa. Brilliant by Tash Flint.
Great tackle there by the referee.
Yeah, the referee got the tackle first, didn't she, before Tash?
Thank you, ref. You've done us a favour there.
Play on we go. Coombs. Morgan. Herbinger did enough there. Bonner. Oh, loose. Sagawa, wicked deflection. And Taylor Hines get it away. That'll do.
Yeah, not like Bonner. You know, she's very tidy on the ball normally. A little bit sloppy by her, but her centre-half partner, Clark, helps her out, gets a good block in.
Oh, loose now. Can Yana Daniels create for Liverpool here? Taylor, got to play it. Daniels. Enderby is in a good position. Oh, just delayed it slightly. But here's Herbinger. Nice. Daniels. That's a great ball from Yana Daniels. Enderby trying to get away from the goalkeeper, McIver, who saves at her feet.
McIver, why, where's she going there? You know, she's lucky that Enderby maybe didn't take the shot on early. She's caught in no man's land there, so she's lucky to get away with that one. If I was Enderby, I would have gone for the shot early. The keeper's miles out of her goal.
Yeah, you would have gone for that, definitely.
Absolutely.
Still creating some good chances out here, Liverpool. It's a pretty even cup tie, isn't it?
It is. It looks like we've got on the sideline Roard and Fowler going to come on for City again.
Mary Fowler, the
two
Australian,
internationals.
yeah.
What a player she is, by the way.
Yeah, 2 international players. A record signing and an international.
So it looks like they might still be saving Bunny Shaw. They don't feel like maybe they need her just yet.
Yeah, she sat down again, didn't she? So, City making a change. And Laura Coombs, the former Liverpool player. Remember Laura Coombs, my abiding memory of her in her red shirt, Tash. She played against West Ham here when Beardy was the West Ham manager. She had a shot from 30 yards out towards the goal that Rachel Laws is defending here. Hit the bar, it looked clear over the line, and the referee's assistant didn't give the goal. When we did the replays, it was miles over the line. Chris Kirkland on our bench were fuming. Even Beardy said it was in. City making the changes. Fowler and Roard are on. Attack-minded changes, really, from Gareth Taylor. Must be so good, Leanne Kiernan continuing to warm up, to see her out there, won't it? With a pace. Still going to be a little bit ring rusty, understandable, but she can give this team a lot. She really can. 14 goals she scored in that promotion season, the title season, back to the WSL. Brilliant for Bonner. Daniels, Herbinger, nice again. Daniels. I'm laughing. I can see Beardy's kicking every ball there, and he's just done there what I was going to say to you, what Yana should have done. Put it through the middle for Tash Flint. Was in a great position.
Absolutely, yeah. Sometimes as a manager, it's such a frustrating job because, you know, you see things that maybe on the pitch the players don't see.
Yeah. Here's Kelly. Dangerous this. City are on the prowl. She's got away from Taylor Hines. Chloe Kelly! Oh, that is why she is one of England's best players. Chloe Kelly. You have to say that is magnificent. City lead 3-2.
Wow. I mean, we literally stood right behind that, Steve. We saw it all the way in. What a hit. There's nothing Laws can do there. Look, I'm telling Taylor Hines to keep her on her stronger foot, which is her right foot. So then she lets her come in on her left foot, and then she absolutely hits one. Top bin on the half volley, right into the top corner. You know, and again, she's a game changer. She's come on and she's made a huge difference.
Yeah, that's the quality that City have. Not just the men's team. An embarrassment of riches sometimes.
Yeah, and that's the thing I was going to say. If I look at Liverpool's team compared to City's, the depth that we've got up front, I think actually City sometimes rely too much on Bunny Shaw. They don't have anyone else to really, I guess, play instead of her. So maybe that's why they're resting her tonight. But then when you've got the likes of Chloe Kelly, your Lauren Hemps, your Jill Rawls that have been chipping in with goals, then, you know, they'll do all right. But I do think that is one area in that number 9 role that if Bunny Shaw was to get injured, I think they don't have a replacement for her.
Yeah, I think Beardy might bring on his big striker signing as well. Sophie Roman Horg, who's also warming up on restricted minutes, of course, after her internationals. But City lead at 3-2. City took the lead in this game, then Liverpool turned it around to lead. Here's Kelly again. Angel-Dal. Kelly going for goal again.
She's having fun. You know, but Liverpool need to now get tighter to her. You know, she's she's their main threat now, so they need to be making sure they're doubling up on her, stopping her getting on the ball, because really if they keep her quiet, they keep the main source of, you know, crosses, deliveries, goals quiet. So yeah, Chloe Kelly for me having a bit too much time on the ball at the moment.
We've done well here tonight though. If we keep giving Marie Herbinger the ball, she can make things happen in that final third. Flint. It's done well. Hines. Clark. Gemma Bonner. Well, still fortunate, wasn't it? 2-2, Natasha Flint. I think it was a tight offside call, wasn't it? But Herbinger trying to release Enderby, had made a good run. If that goes in for 3-2, you never know. With the offside goal for Flint. Very unfortunate, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, but now I understand why people are calling Herbinger such a technician. You know, she's so comfortable on the ball, isn't she? Left foot, right foot, you know, her and Fuka. You know, and then when you've got the likes, you've got your Kerry Hollands that can play in there, Miri Taylor. It's really nice to see someone that's really a bit of an unknown and then has really started her Liverpool career so brightly.
Horton. Volleyed away by Bonner. Enderby. Brought that down superbly well. And Miri Taylor, it's done well. Free kick Liverpool.
Yeah, that's what Mia Enderby needs to learn to do a little bit better. You know, she's good dribbling, she's good direct, but her hold-up play, when she gets the ball there, hold up and then set early. Set and then spin. Too many touches there getting caught on the ball, but she'll learn. You know, she's young, but that's something that she definitely needs to improve on.
You know, at the start of last season, Tash, City came here in the Conti Cup and, to be brutally honest, played Liverpool off the park, deservedly won it. This has been a lot closer, and that will give Matt Beard a lot of heart. Herbinger with a brilliant pass. Now Flint is away. Can she equalise? Tash Flint! Well held by McIver.
Oh, why did she not hit it early? You know, she's through. You know, we know what strike Tash Flint's got. You know, she's already got her goal tonight.
Herbinger again, eh?
Yeah, it's Herbinger again, you know, and it's brilliant. I think that you can tell they've got a real nice partnership there, and Tash Flint knows that when she gets on the ball, she can make those runs, but hit it early, Tash. You know, you don't slow the play down and allow the defence to get back in.
But at least Liverpool are continuing to create the chances. So close to 3-3. I think the overall performance will please Matt Beard tonight. A lot of changes. Here's Miri Taylor. Lucy Parry. What a good game. The youngster. Hines. Flint in a great position. Away by Steph Horton. Taylor. Fuka Nagano. Leanne Kiernan's got the call back along with Sophie Roman-Horde. They'll be on shortly. Taylor. Mia Enderby trying to force it back. Had that chance herself, Mia Enderby, didn't she? When she nearly got in there, just hesitated not to shoot. And the goalkeeper managed to save it in the end, but causing problems.
Yeah, if I was Liverpool, whenever the keeper gets on the ball, I'd be pressing her right now, because she looks a little bit shaky to me. She's already given us one goal. Every time it goes back to her, I'd be pressing.
She's going to get a nice reception when she comes on here, the girl from County Clavan in Ireland. Leanne Kiernan about to make her Liverpool return. Herbinger. Jana Daniels. Up towards Flint again. He'll get there before Morgan. I think she's played well, Natasha Flint, up there.
Yeah, she's grown into
on
the game.
another day, another night, she probably could have got a hat-trick.
Absolutely, she's really grown into the game, and like I said, the amount of chances that she creates as a forward, I think that's a real positive. Yeah, I'll probably see Jana Daniels come off. That's my shout.
I would think so, yeah. It's a good shout. Bonner. Can Daniels get there? No. Loose ball in that midfield area. Angeldal got there first before Miri Taylor. So Leanne Kiernan is getting ready. The Irish striker who Matt Beard worked with during the days at West Ham. She'll still have that electric pace. It was a really bad tackle, I felt, on the opening day of that last season against Chelsea, that you knew straight away it was a bad one.
Yeah, I was here. I was watching the game with Becky, and I remember seeing her go down, and she looked in absolute agony. And who would have thought it'd have been this long?
Here's the change. No, it will be Natasha Flintoff. She's had a really good game. Scored a good goal. Had one disallowed for offside. Went close. On a big return. The fans' favourite, Leanne Kiernan. Can she get Liverpool back in this Conti Cup group tie?
It's great, firstly, to see Leanne back, so congratulations to her. I am a little bit surprised by the change, I'm not going to lie. You know, I think if you want to go and win this game, Tash Flint's been your biggest threat in front of goal, so I am surprised that maybe Leanne didn't go out wide and Tash stay in the 9.
Great defending there from Jenna Clark. Brilliant by the youngster. Taylor. And the pace of Kiernan straight away. Trying to get in behind Manchester City. That's what she gives you. It was a nice, confident first touch.
It was, and a good run by her. You know, opened her legs out, and you can see she's got pace to burn.
Steph Horton there just got a knock. You know what's a lovely touch as well for Leanne, Tash? I was very fortunate to be invited to the first night that the women saw Melwood for the first time, the AXA Melwood Training Centre, before it officially opened, and it was the first time the team came down the red carpet. It's a really lovely event. There was some nice speeches in there, and just as you go in through the doors at the AXA Melwood Training Centre, there's a big brilliant illustration pictures of Liverpool, all the Liverpool women players in there, the likes of Gemma Bonner-Lawsey, and there's a big one of Leanne Kiernan, and she saw it, and you could see what it meant to her. It was such a big pick-me-up by what she's been through, because mentally it must be so tough being out injured for all that long, and you know, she had heartbreak missing out on the World Cup. That was a dream. That was a big pick-me-up for her.
Yeah, too right. You know, you're walking into Melwood, the history behind that as well, and to see your figure, I guess, in the entrance, it's huge. It's a real honour, so something she should be really proud of, and hopefully she'll play many more years for Liverpool. She's still very young.
Only 24, absolutely. So Liverpool 3-2 down, giving it a real go. And a lot of changes to the team tonight. Some real positives from Matt Beard, I feel. The performances of Natasha Flint, Mia Enderby's kept going. What a night for Gemma Bonner, record appearance holder and scoring as Taylor Hines is fouled by Angeldal. Lucy Parry's done well at right back as well. The youngster Tash, hasn't she?
Yeah, absolutely. Solid by her. Consistent. Hasn't put a foot wrong, and that's all she can do. It doesn't have to be spectacular as long as you just do your job well.
But a wonder goal by Chloe Kelly, the England star, separates the two teams. Kaspari. Enderby. It's a great little turn, Mia Enderby. Can she wriggle away? She's done well there.
She's persistent. That's what I like. That's what I've seen today. You know, when she gives the ball away, she'll hustle, she'll fight for it. You know, she's tenacious. But I just think with her game is when to take 2 touch, when to take 1, when to hold it up, when to turn. But again, she will learn.
That's the next step in her development, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Off to Tottenham Hotspur on Sunday, a 12:30 kickoff. That game live on the BBC, by the way, just to let you know, on Sunday at Leyton Orient. Brilliant turn by Leanne Kiernan. Enderby's up with it. Kiernan might not need any of them. Goes for goal! How close is that? That would have been some return.
Yeah, she looks confident, doesn't she? For someone that's been out for so long, good on her. You know, she made a good run early on, and now she's turned with it, had to go 1v1 and taken the shot on. So all the strikers look full of confidence today, and that's what you want. That's what you want to see.
You know what, as I said, Tash, would you agree with me? I think whatever happens here, I think Matt Beard will be proud of them, you know, tonight.
Yeah, I think he will. I know Beardy is a perfectionist, so he would have been disappointed with some of the goals we've conceded, but overall the performance against the top City team has been very good.
Castellanos, got to be careful about gaps opening up and Liverpool pushing for an equaliser. Kelly again! Oh, class again from Chloe Kelly. That's the difference, and she is a difference maker.
Yeah, she is. You know, I've got to be critical there of Taylor Hines. She needs to get closer quicker. You know, Chloe Kelly's got too much time. We know she can hit a ball cleanly, you know, and she's been able to just hit that under no pressure into the far corner. Nothing Laws can do. It's hard for Taylor Hines. You know, Chloe Kelly, like I said, she can come in on her left foot, she can come in on her right, but she needs to do more there to get the block in.
But that's the quality we're talking about, isn't it? You know, minutes earlier, Leanne Kiernan, a brilliant solo effort. She's so unlucky, it could have gone anywhere, that into the side netting, and then a minute later up the field you give it to Chloe Kelly. She's an England superstar, really, isn't she? Let's be brutally honest about that.
Yeah,
the game changer.
Yeah, she is, and I think, look, that's probably the difference between your top teams and maybe your mid-table teams, is they've got internationals.
Now she's on a hat-trick. Fowler, great save! Brilliant tackle there by Miri Taylor to deny Manchester City a 5th goal.
Yeah, great response by Miri Taylor. Good save by Laws firstly, but Miri Taylor back there getting a big block in. That could have been, you know, 5 for City.
As the rain falls now at Prenton Park. But that's the thing, you know, that can happen in cup football against teams with quality players like Chloe Kelly on the counter. You're pushing up, it's always the danger, you're going to leave a bit of space.
Absolutely, Steve, and we need goals now. You know, like I said earlier, we need to win this game today, so that will leave them more space for the likes of Chloe Kelly to exploit.
Of course, what a start to the second half it was, though, for Liverpool, with a mistake in the City backline and Natasha Flint scoring a brilliant goal to make it 2-1. And Jess Park, after a mistake at the back, levelled for 2-2. Then a tight offside call. Herbinger put Flint away. Great finish, but the flag was up for offside. It was tight. And then, a ricochet, and City are in again here. Real chance, and he hit the post from Castellanos. Big chance not taken.
Yeah, and look, I've been a bit critical of her tonight, Castellanos, but she's got to finish that. She's got to make it 5. You know, and like I said earlier, without a Bunny Shaw, a prolific number 9, I think they struggle in that position. But Herbinger, you know, turning guiltily there in the wrong area, not like her. So, in a way, probably didn't deserve to be punished by that. But she, again, sloppy by her, because normally she's so tidy on the ball. But Liverpool have just lost their way a little bit the last 5 minutes. I think the goals have shaken them up a little bit. They need to just calm down. Look, yes, it's 4-2 right now, but we've had chances, we've created chances. The game isn't over yet. Yeah,
then after Flint went post with a great effort from post from long range. It brought a really good save out of the goalkeeper, McIver, to be fair. Mia Enderby went close in a one-on-one situation, tight angle, and then Chloe Kelly with a worldie made it 3-2. And then Kelly again, making it 4.
And I think your question with how Beardy will feel will be how Liverpool end this game.
Yeah.
You know, if they let City go out of reach, I think he'll be disappointed.
Mia Enderby could score here, perhaps. Round the goalkeeper, still Enderby. Still. In by Parry, and the goalkeeper gets it back.
What an entertaining second half this has been.
It's been good, hasn't it?
Absolutely. Compared to the first half, this half has had everything. It's had goals, real end-to-end.
We've had some good chances.
We absolutely have. You know, and credit to this Liverpool team. It's not easy to come up against City and firstly to score 2 goals, but also to have more chances. So that's a positive with how many chances we're creating.
City trying to get in behind Liverpool again here. Fuka Nagano trying to block them off. Angle Dow, wicked deflection off Bonner.
Yeah, great block there by Gemma Bonner. I just think the City players are just finding a bit too much space now. Roared again, too much space. Whether it's tired legs, whether Beardy maybe needs to make some more changes, I'm not too sure, but
5 to go.
5 to go, okay. Yeah, well, we just need to hold on now, you know, and hopefully try and nick a couple of more goals. But, you know, we haven't got a lot of time. We're running out of time, and we need 3 goals, really.
Away by Lucy Parry. Kaspari, Hasegawa. Castellanos, clever. Miri Taylor stops her. Now Fuka, Nagano. Mia Enderby's had a couple of good chances tonight. This young player, he's certainly got a bright future ahead. Keeps working hard. Fowler, reverse pass. Yana Daniels covered it out. The threat. I think if you look at probably in the second half, the big difference overall between Liverpool and Manchester City, you have to say the England star Chloe Kelly.
Yeah, that's been it.
Who's
That's
won the game for
literally it.
City.
She has. She's won the game for them. She's taken the game by the scruff of the neck and she's gone and won it for them. And that's why she is one of the best in the women's game.
And here's Leanne Kiernan. Been lively since coming on. Taylor could have a go here. Unlucky. Miri Taylor's hurt herself there. So play will be temporarily halted.
That doesn't look good. You know, she's held her ankle straight away.
Looked a sore on that, didn't it?
Yeah, but I don't see the defender having a connection with her. I think it's when she striked the ball straight away. She's held her ankle, so I don't know whether she's hit it awkwardly. But yeah, great run again by Leanne Kiernan to hold the play up and to pick Miri Taylor out in that great position. And she's really grown into the game as well, Miri Taylor. You know, started the game slowly, but has really, you know, responded well in this second half, actually.
So City making a change. They're going to take off Julie Blackstad, their left full back. And Matt Beardy be hoping Miri Taylor is okay, as Beardy just gets a chance with Amber Whiteley and Scott Rogers, his assistant, of course, to just have a little word, say keep going. And be hoping the Miri Taylor, who got the winner on the opening day of the WSL season at Arsenal at the Emirates, of course, for Liverpool. But a big positive, yeah, rightly so. Leanne Kiernan's looked really good since coming on.
Yeah, she has, and that'll do her the world of good. You know, I think the thing for Leanne now is just keeping her fit, you know, and whether that's giving her a few minutes here or there. And, you know, there's a long way to go still this season, so they'll want her to be involved as much as possible. So I think Matt Beard's done really well with the way that he's managed her.
You know, getting Shanice van der Sande in her first 45 minutes as well in the first half.
Yeah, key as well. You know, she just brings something different to this Liverpool team with her pace. So I think that's the great thing. If you look at where Liverpool is sitting at the moment, fourth in the table, and you've got the likes of Shanice, Leanne Kiernan, obviously your captain Niamh Fahey to come back. You know, it's looking pretty good right now, Steve.
But our player of the match, and we're biased, and unashamedly biased. If we were picking a player of the match, I think both of us would go for the same player. Gemma Bonner.
Gemma Bonner, yeah.
Just for breaking the record appearance tonight, scoring a great goal, and I think she's had a really good game as well.
Yeah, that's the thing with Bonner. She's a consistent 8 out of 10 every single week. You know, she's made some crucial blocks. She's been tidy on the ball. A couple of little sloppy passes by her, but, you know, no one's perfect. But to get that goal, I think she's been key. And look, the likes of Lucy Parry coming in, not a lot of experience at this level. You know, Bonner's had to lead by example there, and she's done it brilliantly today.
Still a bit of concern about Miri Taylor here. Tat, she's still down.
Yeah, I really hope it's nothing too serious. Again, Miri's someone that it's been an up and down time for her with regards to her minutes at Liverpool. You know, she's really worked hard over the pre-season and obviously started the season, but then has seen herself fall out of the starting 11, has got her opportunity today. So I hope it's nothing too serious, because she doesn't deserve that.
So they're just keeping an anxious weight on Miri Taylor here, who's come into the team tonight, given a start, to put herself about. Got the corner, of course, that led to Gemma Bonner's equaliser. They've had some good moments in the second half, Liverpool. She's back on her feet, thankfully. Chloe Kelly just making sure Miri is okay. But the good news is she's back on her feet and walking okay.
Yeah,
again.
good. Yeah, looks like she's walking pretty smoothly, so hopefully she'll be able to see out the last 5 minutes of this game.
7 minutes of added on time at Prenton Park here.
And we need goals. So, you know...
Get your boots back on.
Oh, get me on. Yeah, I wouldn't even be surprised if you see the likes of Gemma Bonner get thrown up top. But no, I know there's more games in this competition. So, look, it's not the end of the world if we don't win today. But ideally, we would have loved to have got something out of this game today, because City have obviously won their first game. We lost our first game. And like you said, it's a group of death.
Miri Taylor back on the field again. Good to see. Yeah, Manchester United home in a couple of weeks, and then Everton away at Walton Hall Park, where they play the majority of their home games. The last two group games for Liverpool in the Conti Cup. It started well in the Barclays Women's Super League. Matt Beard's side head to Tottenham at Leyton Orient on Sunday lunchtime. Tottenham got a new manager this season, of course, as well. Vicky Jepson's still there, assisting, of course, at Spurs. And a couple of good strikers. But we've got some good defenders, like Jenna Clark here, who's done well. Up towards Kiernan. Chloe Kelly, the half-time substitute. The hero, really, for Gareth Taylor's side tonight. An absolute wildy to make it 3-2, and then a really good goal, cutting through and scoring again. Here she is again, Chloe Kelly, trying to create more havoc. Fowler. Kelly. Stopped by Fuka Nagano. Hopefully Missy Beaucairns will be back for the trip to Spurs at the weekend. I think she would have started tonight, but a little niggle she picked up forced her to miss out. Yeah,
she showed me a picture of her ankle on her phone, and it didn't look great, to be honest, Steve. So
fingers
I'm hoping
crossed
that she can obviously get the rest in this week and then be good to go for the weekend.
Hines, good ball. Kiernan, right angle. Unlucky. Good idea.
I'd have loved to have seen her just swing at that with her left foot.
Yeah.
Just have a go. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? You know, you're 2 goals down, but
would have been nice, wouldn't it?
But that will come with confidence, you know. And she's looked confident, she really has. But I think the more confidence she gets, and when she gets her first goal back, she'll look to take those shots on more.
Hebinger going to drive on. City trying to win it back. But overall, Tash Dowie, there's moments in the second half, especially with some good chances. They'll look back on it, Liverpool, and think if only.
Yeah, if only. And that's the difference, unfortunately, is how you can stick the ball in the back of the net, but also how you defend as a team. And I think it's been a good performance by Liverpool today, but I do think they will be disappointed with some of the goals they've conceded. But they've got to take a lot of heart from the game. They've scored 2 goals against a top City team, but they won't be happy with conceding 4, not with how good they've defended this season.
Just unfortunate the way they conceded in the second half after going 2-1 in front through great goal by Natasha Flint, and then Jess Park equalising from close range.
Yeah, and also you've got to, like what we spoke about earlier, they've come up against a Chloe Kelly that, to be honest, everything that she's touched today has been either a goal or a bit of magic, you know, and sometimes that happens. So
and she's done it all season since the start.
She has.
Really has been the player in form for club and country, Chloe Kelly. As I say, the player who got that wonderful winner for England against Germany at Wembley will be forever etched in her memory banks, and rightly so. There's Bonner, Castellanos swinging a good ball up towards Fowler. And here's a chance now. City again. Bonner blocking them out. Kelly, who's on a hat-trick, stopped by Jenna Clark. Kiernan. Asigawa. Kelly. Oh, dangerous this. Went for an audacious chip in the end, Chloe Kelly.
Yeah, only Chloe Kelly would try that, you know, and you wouldn't put it past her to have scored that. But yeah, just need to see this game out now, Liverpool. Nothing silly now. Let's keep it at 4-2 and hopefully maybe try and nick a couple in these last few minutes. But it's looking like it's maybe just a bit too little, too late tonight. Yeah, after the defeat away at Leicester 2-1 at Burton Albion in the first group game. Much changed Liverpool lineup tonight. Trailing 4-2 to Manchester City. There was a moment when Liverpool, as I say, were leading 2-1 and could have made it 3-2 when Flint had a goal offside, denied. Lovely skill, Mia Enderby. How did she do that? Can she score now? She certainly can! Oh, what a goal by Mia Enderby! That is a big sign of what is to come in the future. Matt Beard said, we know what this young player can do. That was a touch of class
from Mia Enderby.
Yeah, it was indeed. Great bit of individual skill by her. A little flick over the defender's head and a lovely left-footed goal. And is that her first for Liverpool, Steve?
It certainly is, Tash.
Yeah, well, you can see why she's celebrated so much, bless her. You know, the team is still losing, but you know what? There's no better feeling than scoring your first goal for Liverpool Football Club, so congratulations to her for that.
Congratulations to this youngster, Mia Enderby. Her first goal for Liverpool, and I'm certain it won't be the last. An assist at the weekend, a goal here today. She's only 18, Tash, big talent.
Big talent. She
Mia
might be
Enderby.
catching me up, Steve, to be honest. She's got a bit of time, hasn't she, to be going for my record.
What a goal that was. What a cup tie. Full credit. What spirit about these players as well. And Kelly scored to make it 4-2. The players could easily have dropped their heads. The City were threatening more, but they didn't. They've kept at it. And some quality goals. Gemma Bonner, Natasha Flint, Mia Enderby, all on the mark for Liverpool here tonight.
Yeah, it's good. You know what? And credit to them. They haven't given up. You know, a lot of teams would have crumbled right now, but they haven't. And they're still in this game, Steve. All they need is one more goal to take it to penalties. So good on them. You know, great mentality shown by the girls.
Enjoyed this one. It's been good.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely.
It's been a cracker. It's because you're with us. There's goals all over the show.
7-goal thriller.
With some positives, real positives for Matt Beard to take deep into stoppage time here. City edging it. There's Chloe Kelly. As we say, the player has made the big difference for Manchester City in this second half. So it's back-to-back defeats in the Continental Cup at group stage for Liverpool FC women. They give it their all tonight, they really did. Players like Mia Enderby, what a night for her scoring. Gemma Bonner, what a proud night for the club legend. A record 135th appearance for Liverpool tonight. An appropriate goal as well, but City will take the victory themselves. City in front, long ball over the top. Angle is away from the goalkeeper. We tried to play for offside, but caught, scores. Equalizer on the stroke of half time. From the corner, Gemma Bonner, of all people against their former side, made it 1-1. In the second half, a mistake let in Natasha Flint. Great finish for 2-1. Then Jess Park levelled it up. And then Flint, unlucky not to have a goal ruled out for offside. Going close before a worldie by Chloe Kelly, the England star. Then she scored again to make it 4-2. And then Mia Enderby with a touch of real quality at the end to score a fantastic goal for Liverpool. In the end it wasn't enough, but I think a lot of positives from Matt Beard tonight. The return of Leanne Kiernan, who almost announced her return with a goal as well. But the final score from Prenton Park, it finished here today. Liverpool FC women 3, Manchester City 4. The goal machine's with us, club legend, club ambassador Natasha Dowie. I said to you before, Tasha, you're here. Well, look, we're guaranteed goals. It didn't look that way at one point in the first half, but it ended up that way. Yeah,
what a game. You know, brilliant. My first time back at Prenton since retiring, and you know, what a real treat. We had a real good game today, Steve, especially second half. You know, both teams really going for it, going for the win, you know, putting everything on the line, and credit to them. And City, you know, came out on top at the end. But yeah, well done as well to Liverpool. Really made it a good game.
Right, folks, let's have a look at the story of the game and all the goals as they went in. First of all, you felt Liverpool were disappointed with this. It's just a straightforward kick from the goalkeeper, Sandy McIver, and Philippa Angeldal is away. We tried to play for offside, were caught, and she scores. Yeah, we've got the best defence in the league at the moment with City, so I think a long ball from the keeper straight through for a one-on-one situation just isn't good enough, you know, and so they'll look back at that and see, you know, what went wrong. But yeah, spot on. To concede that kind of goal is disappointing by Liverpool. But Liverpool kept at it, you know. Natasha Flint with her shoot on sight policy wins a corner and a nothing, then a good corner routine. Full credit to Grace Fisk, and then Gemma Bonner, what a night for her, club record appearance tonight, marked it with a goal. Yeah, like you said, the script was written and Bonner delivered, and it was a striker's finish, you know, and a really important goal to score, and just before half-time as well to make it 1-1. Then in the second half, it started with Liverpool equalising at the end of the first. Then they got a goal in the second half, and Natasha Flint, oh, I thought was excellent tonight, deserved her goal. Yes, it's a mistake, but full credit to Tash Flint for her anticipation.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, you make your own luck sometimes as a striker, and she did that, you know, by working hard to hunt the ball down, and McIver gave her the ball, but look, you've got to finish those chances, and she took it really well.
And then Chloe Kelly, Gareth Taylor brought on his England Lioness star at half-time, as she was to prove a real thorn in Liverpool's side. She plays a part in this equaliser coming up. We thought Rachel Laws had got it initially, but you made a good point. You don't know what the swerve's like on the ball, and it fell for Jess Parker. Simple tap-in, really.
Yeah, we know Chloe Kelly's got a great strike on her, so look, I'm gonna back Laws there and say it wasn't easy to hold, but I know her and her standards. She would have wanted to have done better there, but yeah, good tap-in by Clark, good reactions by her to get there first, but Chloe Kelly coming on, 2 goals and an assist, you know, she was the game changer.
And then a big moment at 2-2, we spoke about it in commentary, no VAR, thank goodness we say it in many ways, but this is a tight offside one, isn't it? It's a brilliant move, Herbinger with a great ball, what a finish by Flint.
Yeah, it's a great finish by Flint, and Herbinger showing her magic and her creativity in that midfield position to flick it over, but you know, from where I was standing, Tash Flint looked like she just drifted offside, just a yard or two, but a good finish by her into the bottom corner.
And then we spoke about Chloe Kelly, the player that every Lioness, every England fan under Serena Wiegman will remember at Wembley, that glorious winner against Germany, which she will never ever forget. And she scored a wonder goal here to make it 3-2.
Yeah, you know, you're not going to see many strikes better than that. On her left foot, half volley, right into the top corner, out of the stretch of Rachel Laws, and yeah, what a strike, you know, and like I said, if she hadn't have come on, I think maybe the game would have been a different situation.
And then Chloe Kelly again. We said that's the danger with a player like her. You know, Liverpool are pushing, trying to get an equaliser again. And then you felt maybe Taylor Hines just give Kelly a little bit too much space here.
Yeah, too much space, too much respect, you know, and like I said, it's hard for Taylor Hines. She's in a situation in a 1v1. Do I show her onto her left when she's just gone and scored an absolute screamer with her left foot? But then she gives her too much time to get the shot off with her right foot, and she does exactly the same thing. Low, hard, across the goal into the far corner. Another beautiful strike by Chloe Kelly.
And then talking of beautiful goals, this is as good as any of them, I think, from Mia Enderby. Coming up right at the end in stoppage time. Absolutely audacious flick, bit of play, and then a confident finish from the 18-year-old.
Yeah, and do you know what? I think that's probably one of her strengths. You know, I say she's almost like a bit of, you know, when Suarez used to play for the men's team, but sometimes a little bit untidy. But credit to her, she flicks it over the defender. Then she's through on goal. We know she's got pace, so the defenders aren't catching her. On her left foot, across goal, she slots it away really well. So credit to her, and you could see all the players and the coaching staff giving her a big hug afterwards. You could tell she was absolutely buzzing to score her first goal.
Yeah, many more to come, we firmly believe. But big positives, Shanice van der Sanden, 45 minutes. Leanne Kiernan coming on, she was excellent. She was unlucky not to score as well.
Yeah, I think Beardy will be really happy, mostly with that, exactly what you've said. Shanice getting valuable minutes. Leanne hopefully coming on and hopefully doesn't react, you know, badly from those minutes. You know, I just hope that the ankle stays strong, and then you've got Niamh Fahey, who's not far away as well, so then that's pretty much everyone available within his squad, so it's brilliant.
What a night for your mate as well, the record holder Gemma Bonner.
Oh, it's brilliant. You know, we've both had special moments together on the pitch, and to win the league back to back with her, and then to have her there at my guard of honour, and now for me to be here to see her beat the record. You know, she's one of my best friends, and she deserves it, and she'll go on to get lots more as well.
Tash, really enjoyed it with you tonight. Great to see you. Tash will be back with us in a few weeks when we've got the Brighton game live on LFC TV and across our usual channels for you in a couple of weeks at Prenton Park. It's off to Tottenham Hotspur in the Barclays Women's Super League at Leyton Orient on Sunday, lunchtime for Matt Beard's side next. But a lot of positives for the manager to take as well. Cracking cup tie in the end. Great second half, wasn't it? Some great goals. Enjoyed your company immensely as always, as much as we enjoyed the goal machine. Tats continuing a fantastic work she does as Liverpool FC ambassador. Great to have you with us tonight, folks. It wasn't to be in the end for Matt Beard's side, but they give it a heck of a go, didn't they? They give it everything they've got, and that's all you can ask sometimes. But it finished off here at Prenton Park tonight. Liverpool FC women 3, Manchester City 4.